Back on BTN Live, Howard, Glenn, and Mike, and at the top of the conference remains Ohio State, and in that loss column remains a 0. Jack Mewhort, a senior, joins us now on the program, and I don't care what I had planned to ask you, Jack. You gotta lean up a little bit and show everybody the shirt you're wearing and explain it for us.
Yeah, it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger shirt. It's for the Arnold Classic. It's a big annual event that happens here in Columbus, Ohio. It's something that Arnold puts on, and it's just a cool thing every year when all the bodybuilders come to town and go check it out. So it's kind of a local thing, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a cool thing for us here in Columbus.
I haven't been a participant, Howard, just so you know.
I can tell.
Hey, Jack, let's talk about your performance on the field. You guys had such a different second half against Iowa, outscoring them 24-7. What was different for you guys in the third and fourth quarter as opposed to the first and second?
Yeah, I think we knew going into it we were going to get their best shot. I think they had an off week before they played us. So, they obviously did a great job, came out fast, punched us in the mouth a little bit. So it was on us to respond on both sides of the ball. And we went in at halftime, and we had some leadership step up. And, we just basically got together and said we had to do better. We came out the second half strong and played tough. And, we got to give credit to a good Iowa team. It's a bunch of tough guys, and they were ready to play in the horseshoe. So, we obviously can't start slow like that anymore. So we have to do a better job coming out fast like we did earlier in the season.
Jack, during spring practice, and really even after spring practice, the big question with the offensive line was that right tackle position. How has Taylor Decker worked out?
He's actually done a great job for us. He's only a true sophomore, but he's really matured through the season. He gets tougher every week. His technique's getting better every week, and he's done a great job for us so far. We're kind of watching him grow up in front of our eyes. It's a cool thing to see, and he holds his own over there. Actually, he does better than that. So he's like kind of a big puppy, but he's on his way to being a pit bull one day. So he's doing well. He's taking all the right steps. Very smart kid, hard worker, and he's going in the right direction.
Jack, let's talk a little bit about the streak. Last week, Urban talked about how he could sense that the team was starting to tighten because of the streak. Have you noticed that? And if so, what are you guys doing to refocus your attention?
Yeah, I think team chemistry has just always been such a big thing for us. We're a very close-knit unit. We have a lot of good core leadership, a lot of guys that have been together for a long time. And I think, every week we kind of realize that the stakes get higher, the more we win. And every game we play is a big one for us. So you can kind of sense it around here. Every week, like I said, the stakes get higher. And that's something that we kind of thrive on and look forward to as we go into it.
What's it like blocking for Carlos Hyde?
Carlos is such a dynamic runner. He can run through the tackles. He's really great at running the power plays, but as you guys have seen, he can get out there on the edge and make some plays in space too, like we saw on Saturday. So it's just a lot of fun blocking for him. And then, you have the 1-2 punch with Braxton also, who can do some great things on the edge. So those two in the backfield, anything can happen. And it's a pleasure being an offensive lineman for guys that run that hard.
Jack, let me take you off the field for a second. On Twitter, you got like a bio, and you can put whatever you want to represent yourself. Here's what Jack has for his bio. Quote, "My uncle has a Mustang with racing stripes." Huh?
Yeah, I just like to be on Twitter, but just to be a little bit unique, and that's not a true statement, but I thought it was something funny and random to put out there, so I thought people would get a laugh out of that. I'm glad you guys did, so I didn't think you'd pull that up on the air, but thanks for that.
Yeah, well, I'm not done. Get ready for this one. A week ago, you said, quote, "Days since Jack spilled food down the front of him and had to change his shirt 0. What happened?"
Yeah, that's just the typical day in the life of an offensive lineman. I know all those offensive linemen out there know what it's like, the struggle of a big guy. So since then, I think I've been clean. So hopefully I can keep the streak going.
Member of the Clean Shirt Club. Congratulations. Jack,
Yeah.
Great start to this season. Thanks for the time, man.
Appreciate it.